Welcome to Challenge Forex. My name is Steve and join me today as I continue with the current series where we are testing different indicators and strategies to see if we can pass a prop firm challenge using simulated software. My previous attempts using this strategy is using the US dollar, Canadian, Euro, Japanese yen, and the last one was actually gold. All of these passed with really good results. The Euro Japanese yen was actually the most difficult one to pass, and that one actually took 19 trades and about 2 months to actually pass, but it did eventually get there. The other two, gold and the US dollar Canadian, actually passed really quickly with 100% success rate or 100% win rate on the Canadian and 80% win rate on the gold. So the strategy is actually quite good, and I'm going to test it today using the Aussie Japanese yen, and I haven't actually tested this yet, so this is going to be live recording it as I test now. So let's have a look at the chart and the simulator software. So starting a new simulation, we're using Aussie dollar, Japanese yen. We're doing a 10k challenge attempt, and the period we're using is from the 1st of June 2024. I'm using fairly recent data because we want to get as close to current sort of situation as we can with the actual data that we're using. Starting the simulation, we're going to use a 1 hour chart, same as the previous examples. We're risking 2% per trade and going for a target of 3%. That way we are only going to lose at a maximum 2% per day, giving us, basically 5 consecutive losses before we actually get stopped out. Or if we can hit our 10% target beforehand, that would be even better. And just quickly going over the rules for you as well. We want to take buys if the price is above the EMA 200, which is the white line, and we get a cross up, and also the MACD is above the 0 line. So this would actually be a signal here for a buy trade. And we can see on this one, the stop loss would have been about 25 pips, and it actually would have made it easily, so it would have been a win. We only go for 1.5R, so that would have been an easy win. And for a short, I don't know if I have one I can show you on the chart. And nothing on this particular chart, but we will go through a few examples for the first couple of trades. And just a warning up front, usually when I do the simulations, I end up losing the first trade. So don't click off once I lose this first trade. Just stick with me for a few trades. If it looks like this is going to be a long video, like maybe more than say 5 or 6 winning trades to win, I might actually fast forward to the end and just show you the statistics. So let's get started, see how we go. So at the moment, we are looking for long trades. Not really liking the sideways market so much, that's not so great. Okay, now we're looking for short trades. Now we're looking for no trades at the moment. We're going sideways, so just watching for a bit of a direction before we can get started. And now we're looking for shorts again. So far, no trade setups. Not a very good start, more than a week without any trades. But the thing is, using this strategy, if we test it over using different currency symbols, we can actually, have 4 or 5 charts loaded at the one time and just trade with it, whichever one gives us a signal. Okay, this one is our first signal. I don't like the size of this stop loss for this particular pair, because they don't have a very big range for a day, but it did meet the criteria, so let's put on the trade and see if we get stopped out or if we actually pass. Okay, that's a surprise. We actually passed on our first trade. So better than usual. Most of the time I lose on the first trade. While I'm recording it on here, it's just trying to show you guys how the strategy works. It normally starts off with a loss just to give us a bad run for the beginning. Okay, we have a new setup here. Okay, going well so far. We had 2 winning trades. Okay, we have another setup. Okay, this was our first loss, and the setup was good and it actually met our criteria, but this is always going to happen, especially if we have a few days in an uptrend. We're probably going to get a reversal at some point, so this is why we get a bad signal and we lose out. And the pullback could only be a temporary thing, or it could start to continue going up again. And there it is, looks like we've had a news candle or start of a day we started off with a big candle. So it's going back upwards again, so we're still looking for long trades at this point. Okay, this is a good setup. Came close to hitting the stop loss, but hoping it'll hit our target. Yes, it did, so there we go. We're currently up 6.9% at the moment. So we still need more than one more win before we can actually close out for a win. Okay, we have another setup. Something that I found interesting with this one, even though we actually did have a pullback here on this last trade, it didn't quite go back to the stop loss. So as long as we have our stop loss below the previous swing low, sometimes we can avoid it even if there is a pullback. So in this case, I think we get lucky, but we have actually hit our 10% profit target now as well. So let's have a look at the chart and the trades. Have a look at the graph. So we can see here we only had one loss, and trade history we had closed trades. We actually had 5 trades, only one loss, so that is an 80% win rate. Again, we actually had one of those recently as well on one of our other trades. I think it might have been with gold perhaps. And looking at the stats, we made our $1,000 target. We've got a profit factor of 5.69. and yes, we won 4 out of 5 trades, which makes this a good currency pair to actually do this trade with. It leads us with fairly consistent results, and I'm very happy with that one. So that's another currency pair that I'll add to the list. I'll probably skip doing this with the Euro Japanese yen because it actually took 19 trades in 2 months for this one, but for this particular pair it only took about 4 weeks to actually pass, so that's actually quite good, passing a prop firm challenge in 4 weeks. Okay, I'm really happy with the results for today, and I'm going to think about maybe testing this strategy now with or testing for a prop firm challenge with a different strategy in my next video. I haven't decided what yet. I'm going to have a look at YouTube videos and look at popular strategies to see what other people are using, and then test it out with the same prop firm rules to see if it would actually pass or fail. So watch out for my next video, hit the like and subscribe. Watch out for my next challenge example or strategy test, where we see if we can actually pass a prop firm challenge using a different strategy. Thank you.